fighting to uphold this government. They gonna come against us, the men that's out here teaching. They gonna come against us, man. You see, they not gonna be with us. It's the elect that's gonna be amongst the Gentiles, pursuing the Micah 5 and 7. It's the elect that's gonna do that. 2/3 gonna get slaughtered, man, and they gonna try to uphold this society. And then guess what? Romans 13 gonna kick in. Esau don't bear the sword in vain. He gonna use it. Because why? They gonna try to rebel and take down the government without the Most High and His Son. Go ahead, Doc.
It says Hosea 4:6, my people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge.
Hey, they destroyed for the lack of knowledge. Why? Because they don't know they're Hebrew Israelite. They don't know the Most High and His Son. They don't know why they went into captivity, and they don't know who their enemy is. So therefore, they gonna join hand in hand with the enemy, and the enemy gonna kill them. Because we know who the enemy is. The so-called white man, the devil that the Bible speaks of. You see? But 2/3 is in league with the so-called white man. Go ahead, Doc.
My people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge. I will also reject thee.
So you think the Most High gonna help these 2/3 when they try to take down the government? When they get ready to take that chip, because that's what's gonna happen. They gonna take the chip. The RFID chip, which on the Revelation 13 and Revelation 14, they gonna take it.
Cause they ain't gonna want their money cut off, the women ain't gonna want their food stamps, they gonna want that housing and all that.
Yeah, so they gonna take it to what? To uphold this society. You see? To try to live in this society. And the men of the Lord said death to this place. Death.
Death to America.
Death to America. Death to 2/3. You see? Because the 2/3 gonna come against us. Go ahead, Doc. You can see it every day, all day, when the brothers on the highway and the byway teaching. They don't want to hear what we gotta say. That's a sign of rebellion against the Heavenly Father and His Son. So they gonna come against us. Go ahead.
My people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge. I will reject thee, that thou should no more be no priest to me.
God.
Seeing thou hast forgotten the law of the Most High.
They don't know the laws of the Most High. You see? They don't know the commandments of the Most High. They don't know it. They don't know this Bible, man. They don't know the voice of the Most High, man, and His Son. Y'all watching me outside.
I will also forget thy children.
Yeah, even your kids gonna be put to death, and it's gonna be cannibalism. You see that?
Matthew 24:6, and ye shall hear wars and rumors of wars.
Just like the brother was go ahead into that about the Egypt stuff, because I didn't fully
Oh yeah, you know, you got right now on the current events, man. They trying to oust that they oust Mubarak. I was looking at GMS News. They oust Mubarak, and then the new dude they brought in, they trying to bring a coup against him. Hey man, and they got full-fledged war going on, man. Civil war going on. You know, just Wednesday you had like 650 people got killed, over 1,000 injured. And that's them damn Arabs, man. And the scripture tell you in Genesis what? Ishmael is a what? A wild donkey, man. And they getting buck wild over there, man. But what these people over here, like the Lord said, you suffer for the lack of knowledge. You don't understand knowledge. Since you reject the knowledge, you don't understand that what's happening over there is going to trickle to America. And once it trickle to America, it's going to be on and popping, man. Ain't no turning back. It ain't no, it's going to happen for 1 week and be done with it. Because if you ain't looking in the news and being up, man, the Most High got things going on right now, man. He got senseless killings on Jake going on that's getting people riled up. And he ain't bringing the people who doing it to justice. So Jakes are riled up, man. They riled up, but they know they can't do nothing. But when that thing pop off, man, it's going to be on, man.
This Genesis chapter 16, verse 11. And the angel of the Lord said shall call his name Ishmael, because the Lord had heard thy affliction, and he shall be a wild man. His hand will be against every man, and every man's hand against him, and he shall dwell in the presence of all his brothers.
And they over there right now in Egypt. I mean, they going against, they don't want that democracy over there, basically. They want to go back to the old way. But that dude who in there sold them out.
Yeah, and his mother was Hagar. For edification.
Yeah, Hagar. Hagarine. Yeah. Damn tribe of them damn Hamites.
No, Hagarine go back to them Arab, because Hagarine, when you
Ishmael. Salaki, Ishmael, the Ishmael is too.
Yeah. So when you look it up in Psalms 83, them Hagarine is gonna tell you them Arab. Okay, it's gonna tell you them Arab.
Salaki. So you got them over there, man, and they getting buck wild, man. They straight out Civil War. They killing. I'm talking about it's the police going against the citizens, which we know it is that's a form of martial law. We know that.
Yeah, that's why they got a curfew.
They got curfews and whatnot, and that's been ongoing for about 2, 3 years now, basically. Because it started Greece back about 3 years ago, almost 3 years ago.
Hey, you know why America's so worried about Egypt? Because America's military is over there, and if Egypt rebel against America, then they can't protect Jerusalem. Them rats over there, them gutter rats over there. So they need Egypt. That's why they keep funding them, because they need them. Because if they lose Egypt, it's over. Them rats over there by themselves, because everybody else around them hate them rats. So that's why they won't stop funding Egypt.
And they fund them. I was looking at the news the other day. They fund them $1.2 billion a year.
Because they need that military over there.
So they basically paying off trying to pay them all off, man. Like I said, they need that military, man.
Because them Russians getting stirred up, man. Them Russians getting stirred up. Go ahead. Yeah, what you got in there? Yeah.
Matthew 24:6. And ye shall hear wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled.
The elect men of Israel. The Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans. Go ahead.
For all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation.
All right, when you look up that word right there, nation against nation, that word right there is ethno. I had to look it up. You see, the Most High put the Spirit on me to look it up, because I never looked that word up. So when you look that word up, it's ethnos, which go back to a common culture, a common custom. So that's an Israelite. Okay? So it said nation against nation. What that means is you're gonna have 2/3, you're gonna have 2/3 in the military, and you're gonna have 2/3 basically civilians, and they gonna be fighting against each other. And then you're gonna have the elect fighting against all of them, when the Most High give us some spiritual power. So that's right there telling me Israel gonna be fighting against Israel. Go ahead. Give me what you got and edify that.
This 2 Chronicles 15:6. It says, and nation was destroyed of nation, and city of city, for God did vex them with all adversity. Be ye strong, therefore, and let not your hands be weak, for your work shall be rewarded.
Whose work? Whose work? The men that's pushing this truth on the highways and byways, and to the ones that accept this truth and apply it in your daily life. Give me that, drop that, give me that in James 1:21.
James 1:21.
God.
Wherefore lay apart all filthiness and superfluity of naughtiness, and receive with meekness the engrafted word, which is able to save your souls.
Go ahead.
But be ye doers.
He said, be ye doers. So you got to apply this in your daily life. You see? You got to apply this in your daily life. Go ahead.
But be ye doers of the word, and not hearers only, deceiving your own selves. For if any be a hearer of the word, and not a doer, he is like unto a man beholding his natural face in a glass.
That's right, because you're basically a demon. You see? You're basically a demon. If you don't apply it, if you hear it and don't apply it, you're basically a demon. You see? You got to apply it. You got to apply this word. You see, in your daily life. Go ahead, what you got?
Matthew 24:7. For nation shall rise against nations, and kingdom against kingdom.
So when you look up that word nations right there, that's ethnos. Okay? You're going to have Jake fighting against Jake. Okay? And the men of the Lord going to have the spiritual power. You got Jeremiah 16:16. You got Ezekiel 9:4. That's for more edification. Go ahead.
And there shall be famine.
No, where you at?
Matthew 24:7. For nation shall rise against nations, and kingdom against kingdom.
You got Esau ruling right now. You got Esau ruling right now. And then you got them. You got Esau in the military, and you got them veterans that ain't in the military no more. The so-called militias and things like that. So they're gonna be fighting against the government. You see? Esau ruling right now. And then you got them heathens that's ruling up under him. You see? That's ruling up under him. And they gonna be coming against Esau too. So you gonna have Esau fight Esau, and then you gonna have them nations fight Esau. Okay? That's kingdom against kingdom. Edify that at 19.
Okay. This is Isaiah 19:2. And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians.
Because we know America is spiritually known as Egypt, pursuing Revelation 11:8. You see? It's spiritually Egypt. So we know that. So the Bible is parabolic. So the Egyptians against the Egyptians, that's talking about the so-called white man. Okay? The devil that the Bible speaks of. And we know America is spiritually known as Egypt. Okay? You got the pyramid on the back of your dollar bill. You got a pyramid in Memphis. And Israel was in hardcore bondage over here in America. Okay? Spiritually in bondage and hardcore slavery. That's a double straight right there. All right?
And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight every one against his brother, and every one against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. And the spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof, and I will destroy the counsel thereof. And they shall seek the idols, and to the charmers, and to them that have familiar spirits, and to the wizards.
Yeah, so they're going to continue to idol worship, thinking that them charmers, which is charming to them wickedly, don't help them. You see? They're going to go to their soothsayers, thinking when all this chaos happens, they're going to try to go to them soothsayers. They ain't going to have no answer. Meaning the Council of 13, the Illuminati, the elite, you know, that's what you know, man. All right?
Keep going.
Oh, no, that's it, man.
Okay.
Jump back to what you was at.
Okay. Matthew 24:7. For nation shall rise against nations, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famine and pestilence and earthquakes
Yeah, it's
in
gonna be
diverse
famine.
places.
It's gonna be famine. Oh, you know what I want.